everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Big Idea Experience Live. And right now, we're very excited because we are kicking off the school year talking about the big three. See, here on the Big Idea Experience Live, we like to get people in a room and talk about really big and a big idea is just something that you put to work inside of you to change the world around you. But this month, we're excited because we're actually talking about three really big ideas. And to do this, I'm actually going to need some help from my audience, which is really fun. And so actually, Alicia has picked it. We'll go ahead and give it up for our volunteers as they come to the stage. You guys are going to come out here. We have got two builders, okay? So I'll have our wise builder stand right here. We'll have our foolish builders stand right here. Don't they look amazing? Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Now, for our big three that we're talking about, we're going to be telling a really, really old story. A long time ago, just like today, a lot of times teachers and instructors would tell stories to help illustrate a moral point. And today's story is about two builders. And the thing about these builders is both of them built homes. So we've got these lovely Lego homes that they've put on the market. Now, here's the thing. In the story that we're retelling today, there was two different ways that they did this. One built his house right on the sand. The other builder actually dug down through the sand, through the dirt, and worked really, really hard to find solid rock that he could build his house on. So let's look at these two builders. For the first builder, we have somebody that probably had a lot more fun. I mean, he didn't have to work as hard. He didn't have to dig through the sand and dig through the dirt. I mean, he had time to party. Look how amazing he looks, right? And he just built his house right on the sand. And then over here, we got somebody that looks like he's off to a hard day's work, right? He is working hard to dig down through the sand, through the dirt, through all of that stuff so that he can build a very sturdy house on a strong foundation. The idea here would have been that he would have built it on rock, right? He would have dug through all those other things. And from the outside looking in, like it probably looked like this guy had wasted a whole lot of time, a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of energy. I mean, over here, this guy was enjoying his home long before this guy was. He was still digging through the sand. But in our story, they both had houses. As far as we know, the houses probably looked pretty similar from the outside, but one was built on rock. And this is where the fun part of our story is, because in this old story, there's a storm that's brewing. So we're going to get our storm ready. So we've got our storm. Our audience is even participating in on this. We've got some snow flurries up here. We've got some wind up here. We've got some rain up here. And of course, in the audience, we have paper wads to represent hail. Are you guys ready for this? All right, we're going to see how this storm goes for our two builders, and let's count it down. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Woo, that's cold! Oh my! Woo! Wow! All right, I think we're good. Let's shut off the storm. Woo! All right. Throw your last paper. Throw the last of your paper out. Oh, perfect. All right, now we need the storm to subside. And as the storm slows and the hail stops flying and the snow has fallen, after the storm, let's take a look at our two builders that we have up here that did a fantastic job. Underneath all the mess, we have what's left of a house, and over here, the one that digged down and built his house on the rock, it's still standing, isn't it? Give these guys a big round of applause. Isn't it awesome? Hey, everybody, look up here for just a second, because I want to talk about what we just saw. We saw two homes, we saw two builders, and they both worked really hard to build beautiful homes. At the end of the day, only one of the homes that was built in the beginning of the story was left standing after the storm, because one of them dug down through the rock. So as we start this big idea in this year of talking about big ideas, I want to talk about a big word, and that word is character. Everybody say character. We're talking about the word character. What that means is to live a life of character is very difficult. It's really, really hard. Now, in our story, we had somebody that dug down and built their house on a rock. Now, if you want me to tell you what you should build your life on, I don't know that I can tell you the solid rock that you should build it on. It has to be sturdy, because in life, there will be storms that come. I mean, that's going to happen. But I do think when we live a life of character, that's us working hard to find something sturdy that we can build our life on. Here's what we want to build the rest of the big ideas on this year as we talk about big with all of you. It's the big three. We want to treat others right. Everybody say treat others right. We want to make smart decisions. Everybody say make smart decisions. And we want to maximize our potential. Everybody say maximize our potential. Now, we think when we treat others right, that means that we treat others the way we want to be treated. When we make the wise choice, it means we think about the consequences to our actions. We maximize our potential. It means we try as hard as we can, no matter what we're facing, whether it's school or home or relationships. When we do that, that's the hard work of building your life on character. And I think if we start that way, the rest of these big ideas will have something pretty sturdy that they can build on top of the rest of the year. But really, it's up to you, which is why I'm excited for a new segment in the Big Idea Experience called the Question of the Day. Today's question is this. What does it look like to live out the big three? Now, you can ask, if you're watching with your classroom or a friend or your teachers, ask the question, what does it look like to treat others right, to make the smart decision, or to maximize your potential? Maybe just start with one of those. And I think if you ask that question, you could just start to put the big idea to work inside of you to change the world around you. Thanks for watching.